crazy as fuck if you don't want to be sitting right here. If you ain't sitting right here, man, you ain't sitting nowhere.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Y'all already know what time it is, baby. Another episode of the Chase That Bag podcast, and I'm locked in the vault with a very, 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 very special guest. The man who needs no introduction. He introduces himself. He's just being quiet right now. He ain't started yet. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Lord, the one and only, and the one. Deorsey Ardae, what's happening, baby?
What's up, man? It's the big Ardae in the building. What's happening?
Is that what it is, the big Ardae?
Man, if I was a wrestler, man, that's what it'll be, man. That's my WWE name, man. Don't tell nobody.
Okay. Already, bro. It's a privilege, a pleasure, and an honor to have you in the show today, bro. Like for real, man. I got a chance to, you know what I'm saying, chop it up with you and check out some of your music, man. So it's gonna be interesting, man. I'm just ready to sit back and just have a good old conversation with you, man. Chop it up, see what you got going. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let's do it, man. I appreciate you having me on Chase That Bag podcast, man. We in this hole. Let's do it.
Yes, Lord. So first and foremost, Deorsey, give me your background, bro. Where you from?
Man, I was born in Cali, but I was raised right here in Tyler, Rose City, motherfucking Texas.
Okay. What part of Tyler?
The East End. You know where I'm at. East End, stand up. You already know where
right now,
that's exactly where we at. They know what the fuck going on.
Okay. Yeah, we're in the East Side right now. Shout out to the East. Already, bro. That's what's up. So you originally from Cali?
Yup.
Like you moved down here, or?
Well, my mom's left my dad. My dad had got indicted, and we came here. My mama had some family here. We came here, and been here kind of ever since. So, that's pretty much what happened. But my old man really didn't want us to ever leave Cali. You know what I'm saying? But my mom, you know what I'm saying, she left. We came here. And I've been in Tyler, Texas. I don't regret it now, man. It is what it is. I do get to visit home in California, my birthplace, from time to time. So I love it there, too. Shout out to Cali and Tyler, Texas. But Tyler, Texas, what raised me. So, I'm repping Tyler, East Texas all day.
How old were you when you moved to Texas?
I was young, man. I had pre-K here, I think. So it's like, I was young, man.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you really grew up in Tyler.
I grew up here. This is home.
And what part of Cali was you from again? What part of Cali?
What part? I was born in Santa Ana, Orange County. So I got a lot of people in Santa Ana, Orange County. I got some family in L.A. Like pretty much all over. Like the Deorsey side, that's really where we from. So,
I'm familiar with Santa Ana, California.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A lot of people migrate. I know as of late, like a lot of people been migrating to Texas from California. A lot of lives have been changing as well. So, as far as like with taxes and different things, so it's really driving people to move to Texas. So yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper in Texas for sure.
Yeah, cost of living is definitely cheap. Well, at what age did you get into music?
Man, I grew up in kind of like a music, like it's just hard to miss me with music. Like my pops, even though he wasn't, we got a relationship now that we older, because he was locked up most of my life. But he's a music head. My older brother, he was a music head. My mama, she's a music head. So basically, we didn't like growing up. It wasn't really any TV. We don't really watch TV. I don't really watch a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows. I really listen to music. Like that's really what I do.
Yeah. Okay.
So it started off there as being a fan of the culture.
Okay. And then at that point, that's when you started saying like, hey, I want to get into it?
Yeah, man. I mean, shoot, like in high school, just freestyling, rapping at parties, just everywhere. I always kind of had that goal. So like some natural ability. I did a project in 2008, 2009. Was it like a group project after I graduated? And like, I still wasn't taking it seriously, but I was dabbling in it. And, I really just kind of had an epiphany, as I got old. It was itching at me because I always wanted to do it my way and just kind of really wanted to be a solo artist. I always felt like that's what I should have been doing. And then, you know, the opportunity presented itself, and it was like, damn, do I want to regret this? Because I really got something to say, and I really want to say something that I feel like is going to resonate with the people. I feel like my story is authentic, and I feel like it's beauty in our story. So I really just wanted to tell mine and get that out there, and really want to just, you know, do this as a career. This is what I want to do.
Really. And at what age would you say that really kicked in? That passion of, man, I want to do this and take it serious.
I say about
Okay.
say about 3 or 4 years ago. I was probably like 27, and like what's so crazy is like I already so I record myself. I already had like the program, like Pro Tools. I had went to Guitar Center one day, and I bought Pro Tools. I got the was like Pro Tools 2012 or something. Well, actually it was, but I had that version, but I had bought it like I would say about when I was like 27, 26, somewhere around there. I was living in Dallas when I had bought it, but I bought that. I bought a mic. I bought an AKG mic. I had all that stuff, man. And man, I just really was experimenting, trying to get in my bag, man, and create some music, man. And just at that time, I just couldn't create nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it was just really just sitting up there. But I knew I bought it for a reason, and I knew what I planned to do and what I set out to do. And like now I'm doing it. Now I'm walking it. So sometimes it just started as a thought, and we just take steps to get there.
Really. So when you decided to take it serious, you know, was it just more so like you're focused solely on the music, or was it like, man, I'm focused on the music and the artistry of it, but at the same time, like, you know, I wanna treat it like a business. Like, did that ever did it ever come into play as well?
Yeah, man. I basically kind of like I traded in my mic for a couple of things, like, you know what I'm saying, like as far as like gambling addiction, like that's something I battle with, you know, and like that was my vow to just really. I didn't relapse a couple times, you know. Ain't nobody perfect, but it's not like I used to do. So. I really kind of traded in my gambling habit for, you know, music. And I said, hey, if I'm going to do it, I might as well turn it into a business, because you never know what can happen, right? So that's what I did. Like, I got my own label, Takes Time Entertainment, and just I treat this shit like a business, because it is. Yeah. And that's what background I come from anyway.
That's what's up, bro. Like, what type of entity did you go with as far as like for your label? Like, what type of a business entity?
I got a LLC. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Like, did you do like, was it a DBA, LLC, some type of corporation?
It's an LLC.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. And when did you find? When was it founded?
In 2020.
Okay. I read it, bro.
Yeah.
Sure. That's what's up, man. Have you? So this is 2021 right now.
Yes, sir.
Have you had a chance to do your taxes for the first time with your business?
Yeah.
Next year when you'll do it.
Nah, I did that, man. So I got to write a lot of this stuff off, man, and it really saved me. So I say for all the artists out there that is doing this, that is putting money there, you might as well go on and create a business with it, so you can have those tax breaks, man. Because honestly, bro. It really saved me from paying, because I really had made too much in 2020.
Come on now.
Yeah, so I've been on the last couple of years, and it really helped me out. So yeah,
it's crazy.
If anybody needs some help, they can reach out to me. Like it's really like I was postponing, and it's really like a 5-minute process, like to really fill out that paperwork and send it in with $300. And then, like, after that, I think it's like months later, they didn't do that till like the beginning of this year. They had sent me, you know, as far as having your business, you got to have all them that paperwork and stuff on the walls and stuff. HIPAA, all this different type of stuff. And so they billed me for that. That was like $200 and something. And then I just got billed yesterday for some other new law you gotta have hanging up in your business. So that was like, I think that was like $50 or something. So all in all, I say after they just bill you for everything, it'd be about like $600. But I mean, we blow that on shoes. So our niggas, man, tap in if you need some help on your paperwork, man. That's what I'm here for.
That's real, bro. Like I always find that admirable when I hear an artist talk about that. And the reason being is because people don't realize, and watch this, I could be wrong, I could be right. I'll take a chance on it. So when you said you made too much, what you were saying was, I got a job and I have a business, which means that I am an employee and I'm also a business owner. And on my employee taxes, I made too much. I probably was going to end up on, but because I had my business, I was able to go ahead and write off for the things that I'm spending on my music. From gas to food to haircuts to clothes to studio time. Let's say I invest in myself and I got my own studio. Shit, that costs money.
Might as well buy it if you got it. You know what I'm saying? And you can afford to wait and get your money back on the next tax break, man. Go on and buy a studio, especially if you got your own business. They gonna get you back for it, so you good.
So as a result, you had all of your expenses, right, from your business that you was able to use to lower your overall taxable income as an employee as well. Is that right? Or did I get it wrong?
No, you got it right.
Bow! Just like that. You know what I'm saying?
But I left my job, though.
Hey, likewise, brother. I did the same thing. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what they did for me for the time that they did it. You know what I'm saying? But I did the same thing, bro. Like, I started my business in 2019. So I left the job in 2020. Started my own trucking company, along with Chase That Bag Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely can relate, bro. And it's cool that you was able to do that because, like, it really do help on your taxes, bro. Now, the only time, like, that'll hurt you is if you go completely self-employed or, you know what I'm saying, or just straight business on entrepreneur, right? That's the only thing. Only thing is, like, when to get into real estate, it takes, like, you got to wait 2 years. But this is one of the things, right? And this is something that I have to get better with is when you go completely self-employed, because we don't have that job anymore that accounts for that money that's not, you know what I'm saying, that's there. What happens is when we write off everything, it's going to show like we didn't make no money. Like, let's say shit, I made $15,000 for the year, but I had $30,000 in write-offs. Well, I'm not. It's going to show on my W-2 I ain't make no money. Now, I got the write-offs, which is going to help me on the back end with the taxes and stuff. But if I wanted to go invest into some real estate or stuff like that, they look at my W-2s. They're going to say, oh, he ain't make no money, so we're not going to give him no money right now. So I got to start doing better with not writing off everything. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I be wanting to write some shit out, bro. You know?
I mean,
like, for real, shit.
Man, that's what they let us do, man. That's really what it's there for. You know, and when you really figure out like how some people just got all this money in certain things, but it's because they doing their homework, right? It's so much stuff you can write off, and they ain't gonna let the tax man get it. So,
let me ask you this question, Deorsey, because I always find this perplexing. Where, like, I remember having a conversation with a young lady. I was actually talking to her audience, which was like the people in her comments, and she pretty much told me like, ain't nobody trying to hear what I'm talking. Literally, what I just said, right? What we just both talked about. I was sharing that with her, and her response was, ain't nobody got time for that crooked shit, and ain't nobody trying to hear what you're talking about. My question to you is, what stops people from understanding what it is that we're talking about and being able to see the manifestation of what it can really do for them? What stops them?
I mean, ain't nothing crooked about it, and I think it's just, I think some of our people are just not educated in certain areas, right? And that's always been a thing, the lack of education in our community. So if you can be that person to reach out to her and really help her understand what she can do and how she can benefit from it, then I think she'd like to hear it out.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's that with a lot of other areas of opportunity, but I don't think she's trying to hear what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Like, straight up, she ain't trying to hear what I'm talking about.
You can't help them out, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You right.
You just can't.
And what I used to have to learn is to not have an emotional connection to, I want you to get this. More so, my job is just to present the information. It's on them.
You did your part. Yeah, I used to get in tug of wars all the time behind stuff like that because it's like, damn, how can you not see my point? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, how can you not see my point? But once you realize everybody don't have the same type of thinking that you have, they don't really have that higher connection, or there might not be a reasonable person, then shoot, you just kind of let shit fly.
Right. I agree, bro. I agree. So I got a chance to check out some of your music.
Yes, sir.
And like, man, I was really enjoying what I was listening to, bro. Like, extremely talented. You know what I'm saying? The project is called Takes Time. You know what I'm saying?
Takes Time.
And like, man, I really liked your project, bro. I liked your content. You know what I'm saying? I like the sound and one song. Well, actually, two songs. Two songs that I really enjoyed was your first song, which was "Bad to the Bone," and then the last one that I enjoyed that really stuck with me was Kings. And it's not to say that I did not enjoy the entire project in its totality, in which I did. Those are two songs that I really, resonated with. And I remember you telling me, you was like, hey, man, I want you to check out the project. And a lot of people tell me that, you know what I'm saying, it's hard for them to make it past the first song. You know what I'm saying? That's like my introduction or whatever. But, yeah, man, if you can, man, check out the whole project. So I'm like, all right, bet. So, I go to it and I start listening to it. And I'm like, okay, he ain't lying. Like, he's not lying. Like, I understand exactly what he's talking about. Like, I could not make it past Bad to the Bone, you know what I'm saying, after like 4 or 5 listens to it.
That's that shit.
Bad to the Bone is high, bro. You know what I'm saying? It definitely showcases, you know what I'm saying, a certain type of swag and demeanor on that track. And then you have like track like Kings that'll showcase another side as well. How do you feel about the importance of being well-rounded when it comes to content?
Man, I don't feel the same every day I wake up, so I don't feel like I should be making the same music. You know what I'm saying? And that's just bottom line. I feel like I don't know about everybody else. There's so many layers to me, right? I mean, from the streets to the business savvy to, I done really did everything, a lot of things. So it's like I want to display all that in my music. I want it to be well-rounded just like I am.
Yeah. Already, bro. Like I heard you talking about some positive shit in there, man, that like was on the educational side. You know what I'm saying? Like you got your entertaining shit and then you got your educational side as well. And one of the things that you said something about you were judged because of the color of your skin. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Are you referring to let's see, what is the word? What is the word amongst the culture or a group of people? Colorism. That's the word I'm looking for.
Exactly.
So was you talking about like colorism amongst like your own race?
Yeah, man. I was talking about that, and I was also talking about just, even from white people, man. From white people to judging black people to our black people judging our own black people for being lighter complected or whatever. So it's just it's a weird dynamic, man, because I'm really talking about it all. So, and that's how I really felt growing up. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is I'm brown skinned, right? But here in Tyler,
brown skin,
man,
you ain't brown skin,
man. See, that's what I'm saying. See, hold on. You proving my point, right? So
I'm light skinned too.
Nah, you brown skinned to me. Okay. So light skin to me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with what other people call me. That's cool. I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? But it's like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. That's light skin to me. You go to Cali, you go to Cali, man. It's some light, man. You not light.
You are brown skin. Now that you mention it, sir, you are extremely brown.
Well, light skin, you know what I'm saying? Like yellow. You know how they call niggas yellow. You know what I'm saying? Yellow nigga, light. You know what I'm saying? So I heard that growing up. So it's just like, man, bro, where y'all coming with this shit, bro? Like, so yeah, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about some racist stuff that I've dealt with from the opposite kind. You know what I'm saying? From my opposite color. You know what I'm saying? Not from my people, but from white people. So I've dealt with it all, and I'm just speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've really been criticized for my skin complexion. I'm too light for the dark nigga. I'm everything, man.
For some white folks.
Man, I don't know what to call it, bro. You just talking about it just brings a array of emotions up, man. So it's different, man.
I could definitely relate.
It's different
as being light skinned. I ain't light skinned no more, y'all. I ain't light skinned no more. Deorsey said I'm brown skinned. Y'all heard it straight from Deorsey.
Brown skin.
brown skin, so don't call me light skin no more. But I'll be aside. Like I really understand, growing up and experiencing colorism amongst your own people. You know what I'm saying? What makes you feel so comfortable to be able to open up and talk about your moments of vulnerability in your music?
Man, that's what I'm here to do, man. Like my music is the unfiltered raw truth, bro. It's my unfiltered thought process, bro. Like that's what you getting from me. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly. You just digest it and deal with it.
Yeah.
I had to defend myself a lot. Not only am I light skinned, I'm a nice looking nigga too.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And that
brings jealousy.
woo, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
It's crazy because when you're light skinned, and this is just my views on what I've seen. When you're light skinned and you come into rap, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you can't be talking about anything else other than women. You know what I'm saying? And they really put you into a box. You know what I'm saying? So as a result, as you stated, you're always feeling the need to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, has that put a chip on your shoulder that you've also used and been able to transfer that energy into your music?
Yeah, man. I mean, I know how to channel it now, but I tell you, man, when I was younger, man, like, it was tough, man. Like, everybody in East Texas know me, man. A lot of them know me. Like, I got in quite a bit of fights and certain things that I didn't even know what I was fighting for. Yeah. But I knew it was just on some jealousy type stuff because I don't even know what the play is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, shoot, I just always had to defend myself.
It's crazy because if you are put into a box of, like, you know what I'm saying, you're a nice looking person or whatever, it's almost like you can't pop your shit like a motherfucker that would be considered an ugly motherfucker. They can pop their shit all day and be extremely confident, and it's looked at as a good thing because it's like, maybe you need that confidence.
Nah, fake.
But somebody that may be blessed, you know what I'm saying, with looking okay on the eyes, you know what I'm saying, they can't pop their shit. They gotta not pop their shit because if not, then they may look and appear to be too boastful.
Exactly. He arrogant.
Or arrogant.
It's damn.
The ugly motherfucker arrogant too.
He arrogant as hell.
You encouraging his arrogance.
I'm a dog just because I look like this. I'm unfaithful. I ain't gonna treat you right. That other dude's safe. He trying to smash everything because he ain't never had it. I was getting it. Yeah. You hear me? I was getting it at a young age. Yeah. So it's like, man, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. That's why I just let the people win. I don't care what they gotta say about me, man. I'm here, and I ain't going nowhere.
Already.
That's bottom line.
Oh man, what would you say are 3 things that you would like people to always remember about you is in regards to your legacy?
Man, what I want people to know me for, man, is for speaking about things people ain't gonna talk about, for being diverse, and for speaking on things that people don't normally say, for being diverse, and just being a hell of a rapper, man. Man, the way I'm weaving on some of these beats, man, is crazy, man. So they just gonna have to. I don't even consider myself a rapper, man. Like I said, I'm an artist. So I am an artist, bro. Like, I can't tell you how to make music. I don't know how to make it. I just know how I feel, and I'm able to tap into those type of emotions and put it on record. So the crazy thing about music like mine is psychological, right? So I'm saying something and I'm letting you interpret it. I'm letting your brain interpret it. But I'm saying things that matter, like, really thought-provoking things. And like, if you haven't exercised that muscle in your mind, you're not gonna be able to access that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you haven't accessed that before, if you ain't accessed that by 25, you're not gonna be able to access that. So it's kind of hard for people to. I can make some generic shit and make it pop. I know how to sound good. I can do that. But my thing, hey, I got to do things with purpose, man. I got to really move out here with a purpose, bro. And that's what my life was built off of, is purpose. That's why God got me here, for a purpose, for a reason. So I got to move different. And that's just what it is. Like, no knock to nobody else. I just got to move different. I got to talk different. I got to, and I don't do it on purpose. My thinking patterns are just different. So it take a while to get here, you know what I'm saying, where I'm at mentally. Like, man, and the fact that I just dropped my first project at 30 years old, like, I didn't waste content. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm really developed in my thinking and know, you know what I'm saying, know a lot about myself. So I didn't start off like it's 17, 18. You constantly hearing the content change. You know, they ain't, you know, I'm at a different spot in life right now.
It's crazy that you say that you dropped your first project at 30, right? So, you know, it's always been said that rap is a young man's sport, right? And considering that you are 30 years old, I want you to think about the game plan, and this is what I mean. Like, a lot of times as artists, you know, we'll do a song or a project, and then we'll do some videos for it, and then that's where it stops. And we spend a lot of money on it, right? We spend because we want to make sure that shit is right, and we have a vision in mind. We want to execute it. Once we've done a song and a video, or the project and the videos, that's kind of where it stops. Meaning, like, after that, there's no more. Like, the most they'll do is post it on their social media or something, right? My question is for you, at the tender age of 30, what is your plan? And I want you to be specific for me, but what is your plan? What is your goal in pushing your music? When I say pushing, I'm talking about marketing and promotions. Like, what is it that you will be doing to help push and propel yourself as a company, as a brand, as an artist, your project, your singles, all of the material that you have, that your label entails of? What's your plan for pushing it?
Well, man, I'm gonna give you as much as I can. So my plan, like, right now, I definitely need to get my merch game up, right? You know what I'm saying? I ain't really dropped no merch, and I feel like when they really see the brand, like, that's really gonna do a lot for me. So that's the way I'm gonna be pushing, right? And then just I'm kind of old fashioned, so I do in taking over your territory first. I do believe everything starts home, right? You know, so I've been at the mall, you know, handing out flyers. You know, I mean, they say it's no support here in Tyler, Texas, but I got quite a bit of streams here, so people are listening. You know what I'm saying? The most here all over the world, right?
Right.
In Tyler, Texas. So, yeah, man, just kind of passing out flyers and my music and it pop up and certain things like that. So I plan on just branching out to Dallas, to Houston, to even to some of the smaller cities and just get my name out there. But also I found, like, other ways to really get my music out there, like different websites, submitting for different opportunities. Like, I got a song that's on NBA 2K21 called Big Star, so I submitted for that opportunity with United Masters, who I use for my distribution. I also use a website called Taxi, and real A&Rs that work in the industry, and what they do, they're just kind of like a third-party company. So basically, what happens is some of these music libraries and these big record labels, they're always on the hunt for something, and they'll tell Taxi, hey, we need some hits that are along the lines of these 3 songs, right? They'll make a posting about it. You can submit your song, right? You got to pay for this website, but it's very beneficial, right? You know, this is why you getting worldwide connections, but you ain't got to move around. So just learn how to use that internet, so you can submit for stuff like that. So I've done some of those things. Like, I've submitted to a record label who was looking for songs for their prestige artists, is what they said. So well-known artists. So I submitted Bad to the Bone, man. They really wanted 3 tracks, man. I submitted 1, And you know, the A&R said, man, they got hit potential written all over it. So she sent it to the record label. So now we just playing the waiting game. I'm also just like today, I just finished submitting my stuff for another music library. So I got my stuff on like 2 different music libraries. So basically like trying to get my stuff in TV, commercial and stuff like that. And I feel like in Tyler, Texas, man, we got some good artists out here with some big records, man, that can really just shine a light on the city. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just building leverage. I'm not really looking for a record deal. I've had a couple conversations with record labels and stuff, but I'm not really eager to do anything just yet. I feel like I still got a lot of groundwork to do, and that's what I set out to do, is build leverage, right? You want to show people that you making money without them. Like, right, my music is here. I just got paid for this here, right? Exactly, that too. But even if you can show them that you making money, you know what I'm saying? That's leverage. You can gain a following. That means there's some value in that music. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I just made $100K off music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you present that like I need the following and the push, and then you know the conversation become different when you start building leverage. So that's the game I'm playing right now. Just trying to build leverage, right? Build a resume. It's like a job, man. It's just like a job. What have you done? What can you do? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, okay, I got a song on NBA 2K. Boom, I got this. Boom, I just sold a song to a record label. Boom, I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the case is, like, I got my stuff in like 5 the biggest Netflix series out there. TV show, you know what I'm saying?
It sounds like you're taking advantage of a lot of sync licensing.
Oh yeah, man, sync licensing is where it's at. Yeah. To be technical, that is the term for it, sync licensing. So, yeah, man, for sure.
What's up, bro? I tell everybody, man, you know, if you had 1,000 fans and you had a product that you could provide them each month, you know, at $10 in profit, you know, that's $10,000 a month, and that's $120,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about having a product for them, you know what I'm saying, that they find value in, and then being able to have that following of 1,000 people. I tell people all the time, people don't buy product, they buy value. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's extremely important. Just kind of listening at what you were talking about, man, you know, it kind of puts me in mind of my vision. I have a vision for Tyler, man. I had this big dream.
Tell me about it. I'm saying, I want to hear it.
I was just about to ask you, like, you know what I'm saying? Would you be interested, you know what I'm saying, Deorsey, in checking out my little dream, my little vision?
Man, for sure. So I want to hear it.
This is what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking that within Tyler and East Texas alone, there's close to, if not maybe more, to at least 200,000 people, right? And the biggest thing that I notice is that when I'm talking to people, they don't know the artist. You know, if I'm like, hey, have you heard of this artist? Have you heard of this artist? Have you heard this song? Have you heard of that? And their response is always, no, I haven't heard of it. But they listen to rap, right? So I feel like the one thing that's missing, well, one of the things that's missing is just people need to know about the artist. And then also, I feel that, you know, not only them knowing about the artist, but I think that if they knew about the artist, if the artist had some type of merchandise and stuff like that, things that they can monetize, you know, and had their following amongst the city, which is Tyler and the region, East Texas, between Dallas and Shreveport, right? I truly believe that there are enough people here to where when we bring artists down here and all these people show up for it, what's the difference between us establishing our own concert of our own artists and those same people showing up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I truly believe that each artist that I've heard, and many more to come, have the potential to be able to monetize, be able to make a living doing music right here in their city and take care of their families and still be able to do what they love to do. That's like my vision. That's my big dream. And that's one of the reasons for this podcast, to be able to establish a platform that people will know about the very many artists that are here that I come across. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because I post online. I say, hey, you know, drop your links. You know what I'm saying? And some people will and some people won't. What they don't realize is if they drop their link, especially if it's from their distribution site, they get paid when I listen to it. And I listen. I really do listen. You know what I'm saying? So that's my dream and that's my vision, and that's the reason for this platform, to be able to put a spotlight on you all so people know exactly who is who. So they can't say they don't know no more.
I think you're doing a good job. I mean, just even with the podcast, and I agree with everything you said. I think we can get to a point to where artists are really making money and really flourishing within the place that they grew up at, where they was raised at. Yeah. And we just need a lot of supporters, and it's just gonna have to get everybody to come together. Like, I feel like, man, it's so much talent here, man. Some of these artists here are just better than people that are signed, that are bigger artists, man. It's just what it is.
Yeah. I would ask you this: what are you willing to do to help me make my dream come true?
Let me know what you need me to do. Like, I feel like that's part of what I'm here for, is to motivate, is to educate, and to help out. Like, I am a resource. Like, I come from a different area, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I went through the steps, you know, I've been to college, you know, I've done certain things. So, and you don't make it through these things alone, right? You know, there's tutors, there's people that help you. And when we start looking at each other as brothers, as, dang, you know, we can help one another.
Absolutely.
Then I think we'll go far. So whatever you need me to do, like, I'm willing to do. Man, before I started rapping, man, I had wanted to manage some of these artists, man. So I'm with you, fool. Whatever I can do, you let me know.
I definitely think to help would be continue doing what you're doing, right? Because seek licensing is important. Definitely gather some merch, get a couple T-shirts, find a couple products. You know, create you get you an e-commerce website like a Shopify or something. Go in and get your domain through a GoDaddy or somebody. Link that motherfucker to perfect. You know what I'm saying? Go find you some third-party vendors that allow you to upload they stuff to your site, to where when a person go to your site and buy it, it goes to them and they go ahead and press it up and do whatever and send it out. You know what I'm saying? That, along with sync licensing, and also too, being live and direct in the streets like you like to do. You talked about being out in the public and then mixing in some online marketing with it. You know what I'm saying? I think if you keep doing that, continue to do what you're doing, bro, like, that's what's going to help the dream come to life. It's being able to do all those things and continuing to push after the music is being created. You know what I'm saying? Really focusing on the business, because you a business. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
And you know, at the end of the day, man, you trying to be able to, you know, provide yourself with some bread to be able to take care of yourself and your family.
And that's facts, man. Facts.
For real. So give me Deorsey's top 5 artists.
Deorsey Ardae's top 5 artists right here, man, in East Texas.
Texas on top.
Man, bet I'm gonna go ahead and do that. What I want to do, I want to shout out a couple people who ain't dropped yet, who would probably be in this top 5. You know, shout out my boy Avery Wordplay, Avery J. He was just at my crib earlier, matter of fact, and so we was chopping it up. You know, this has been you know, he actually living in Houston right now, but he from Tyler, so he, you know, been here his whole life. So I definitely think he will be in my top 5 when he drop. Shout out to my boy Bad Mo, B Mo. You know what I'm saying? He's a part of TTE as well. So y'all look forward to his album dropping this year. I think he would be in the top 5 too. But I'm gonna speak on the artists that really got some projects out here right now.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Man, the fact that I am 30, man, and I've been gone for like so many years, like working over the road and stuff, I really don't have a lot of friends here, so it ain't no hood politics with this shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the raw, uncut truth.
Okay.
Of really how I feel. Like this ain't no buddy system. This ain't none of that. This is who I think can really rap and really go. I feel like the people that I'm about to name, and yeah, I'm about to let this build up, baby.
I see man in this bitch up.
Nah, facts. The people I'm about to name, I feel like if they take it seriously and really, you know what I'm saying, continue to shoot videos and stay active, when that time come and they shine a light on the city, I feel like any of these guys will be a great representation of where we come from, and they'll really flourish, bro. I feel like these people will rise under that type of pressure. So what I'm gonna say for number one,
Without further ado.
that's the dude who done left the little crumb right here. You know what I'm saying? But like, man, shout out Lonk, man.
Okay,
I'm gonna say Lonk.
Blunts in the studio, not a motherfucking dude.
Yeah.
You hear what he said? Long say he want this shit back. Hey, it's gonna be here, Long.
Nah,
it's gonna be here, man.
Yeah, man.
Long coming in, and so is this the order as well? You doing the order too?
Nah, that ain't no order.
That's just
Nah, it ain't no order.
Okay, shout out to Long.
He top dog.
Okay.
You want I'm gonna say Don Fu.
Don Fu.
Say Don Fu.
Okay.
He can rap for sure.
Fu coming in.
Crafty. All these guys are crafty.
Yeah.
Back in Bino.
Back in Bino.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He probably got the highest trajectory because I don't know. I ain't never met the youngster, but he's so damn young. Yeah. And when I listen to him, like, man, I don't know. You know, it don't even look like he probably ain't put no money in promotion and nothing. And he got the streets messing with him. So shout out to him.
Yeah. Shout out to Bino.
Camp Nowhere.
Okay. I hear you, top 5.
Man, he crafty, man. This is just strictly ability and skill.
Yeah, he's nice. Camp is nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say Camp.
Damn, boy, you got a mean top 5.
Nah, this is a mean lineup. And where we at?
We shit. That's 4.
That's 4.
We got Lonk, Don Fu, Camp Nowhere,
Back in Bino. And last but not least, myself. Deorsey Ardae, the big Ardae. You know, you gotta really believe. Yeah, bro, you gotta believe in what you're doing, man. If you're not in your top 5, what are you doing? Yeah, man, I'm in my top 5, man. I feel like I'm hella crafty, and I still got a lot to set out and prove. You know, it takes time. 2 is coming, and I'm really I'm gonna make this shit hard for him to stomach this year, baby. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing, though. Everybody I name, I feel like is hella crafty, and they do this shit, make it look easy.
Yo, that's a hell of a top 5, brother. I can't lie to you on that one. Like, yeah, that's a very impressive top 5. I might say so myself.
Yeah, and it's some other artists out there that's really like flourishing right now. Like, shout out to Seco. I see he just doing his thing, and that Tampa song is booming. That's a hell of a song.
Yeah, he had number 97 on the Hot 100 now.
Oh yeah, man, that's beautiful. Shout out him. Shout out Remo and Key. I know they just got a deal, and like, man, a top 5 really. Yeah, man, top 5 really ain't enough to really say everybody who's good, but the people I listen to real like lyrical type content, you know what I'm saying? So that's why everybody is in my top 5 that I said. So the wordplay's crazy and that type of stuff. But it's all different type of artists out here, man, and it's a beautiful thing going on in these Texas.
I think, man, for the audience, man, especially for artists, I think that if artists was to do this one thing, I think that it would really help, like, put eyes. Well, not one thing, but a couple things. I think that if every artist that was in East Texas that did music was to share each other's shit, right? So, like, if they make a post online, share it, like it and share it, and vice versa, right? What you do is what you get back. Both of y'all share each other's shit. Everybody share each other's shit. Take as many photos together, get as many videos together as possible. The reason being is because you're highlighting everybody that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if a fan sees one person, they can't help but to see and hear the other person. Y'all all mixing each other's fan bases and shit. See, the thing is, artists think in their world that, oh, this fan is going to listen to my one song or my project all day long, every single day. No, they're going to listen to different varieties of music. So if they're listening to everyone here, that means that everyone is being streamed. They know about everybody. Everybody is being made aware of. So I truly believe if everybody was to share each other's shit and work together as much as possible and push each other. So, like, for example, like Seco. If everybody's sharing Seco's shit and his shit is doing better than everybody's shit right now,
yes,
they
sir.
got shit with him, like, this just putting a spotlight right back on us. Not you or him or me. It's us. It's
Exactly.
ours. It's we. You know what I'm saying? So I think if everybody do that, start doing it, I think it'll help push the needle. You know what I'm saying? Making that dream come true.
I think that'd be a great thing, but I'm just being real. Like shit like that, it's just gonna be damn. It's gonna be. I believe all things, but it's gonna be damn near impossible to do.
Well,
to
in
do
the real world, absolutely, I completely agree with you. I have I always push for the sun, and if I don't hit the sun, I follow amongst the stars.
There you go.
So that's why I say if everybody was, it'll push it, right? It makes shit happen. But in the real world, everybody's not gonna do that. But because we create the discussion around it and we talk about it, right? If just a percentage of everybody do it, it'll really help move the needle. Because not everybody gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna have some people that's just not gonna do it. But we trying to reach those people who are on the fences, you know what I'm saying, about doing it, helping them understand and educate them on why it would be good to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that help move the needle.
Exactly, because it's like dang, if they ain't messing with one of us, they gonna mess with all of us together. You know what I'm saying? Type thing.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro. Exactly, bro. Absolutely.
So, it could work. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, genuine, man. Artists need to be a lot more genuine in their approaches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When coming together, and then maybe things can happen.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a privilege, a pleasure, and an honor, bro, to be able to sit here with you today.
For sure.
And chop it up with you, man, and just have a really good conversation, man, about different various topics, man. Like, it's been truly enriching, man. I think about, how you had to overcome your area of opportunity for gambling to be able to really dive into what it is you want to do, because your focus and goal is to live a purpose-driven life.
Yeah, that was no purpose in it. Like, like coming from a pops who was a self-made millionaire, you know what I'm saying? No gang ties, really a street nigga, kind of like myself. And I ain't got no gang ties or nothing. And it's like, shoot, I always felt like, I was supposed to be doing something big, right? It's kind of like, dang, that legacy I got to live up to. I just got to do mine a different way, but I should still be there. And I've always felt that. And so I had to ask myself, what was I gambling for? I'm still a gambler. I'm just betting on me now.
Yeah.
I'm betting on myself.
It was there for a reason. You just have to figure out a different way to transfer the energy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like somebody that's got anger issues like that.
Anger ain't bad.
For a reason, but let's find out how we can better utilize
Exactly.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. Like, man, I really enjoyed it, bro. Like, I truly enjoyed it, bro. I wish you the best of luck. You know what I'm saying? Keep grinding, bro. Shit, make this shit happen. You did what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, we gonna make it happen, man. And I'm gonna do everything in my power, and to keep pushing this forward. And really, if I do go get it and come back with it, I'm definitely gonna be a help to certain people here and certain artists that I really want to get involved with. Oh yeah, man. One more thing, man. Shout out to yeah, man. Shout out to Chubb, man. He just released his album, man. He from Swan, Texas. So I really enjoyed this project. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And definitely, man, got that. It reminds me kind of mine in a way. It's a certain type of realness in that he's speaking and genuine and authentic. I really like his approach. It's the difference between hearing somebody and feeling them. Like I can feel them on record. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man.
I read it. But once again, bro, it's been a privilege, a pleasure, and an honor to have you, you know what I'm saying, today on the show. You did what I'm saying. And before I let you go, I got one more question.
What's up?
Damn, this nigga full of questions.
Go ahead.
This one gonna be the quickest one I ever had.
Go ahead. I ain't gonna drag it out either.
I bet. Here we go. Do you know what we do on this podcast?
We chase that bag.
We chase that bag, baby. Bye.